won $1 million.
We thought we fixed this problem. Obviously, we didn't. So, disclaimer: there will be a little static in the mic 2. We don't know what it is. We thought if we put the little fuzzy things on top, it would stop. If you watched the last video, it would go in and out. We just got these bikes like maybe 2 weeks ago, so we might have to return them to get a different pair because this doesn't make any sense. They're brand new. But anywho, please just disregard the static and enjoy the open conversation. Anywho, welcome to Open Conversation with SheeshBlanco. I'm SheeshBlanco. And today, we got the one and the only, Rondizzle.
Rondizzle.
You know what I'm saying? My cousin. Down right now. You know what I'm saying? We gotta start off the right, man. I would do the same mental health where you at right now in life, 1 through 10, and what is it that you would do if you were at a 2 or a 4? We can say 4 because 2 is checking out. Like what do you do? What not to get you in those situations? But what do you have right now?
Right now I'm good. Like on a scale from like 1 to 10, I would say like I'm a 6.5. And I think that's up there. You know what I mean? Right now I think I'm in that space where I'm figuring out myself after like a very toxic situation. I feel like I'm now discovering more. So I think I'm on my journey of that.
It's good.
Yeah. So it's beautiful. I mean, there's ups and there's downs, but there's always right and focus that. So,
We won't even like after like what we do since you just said you got out of a toxic situation. Like
yeah.
what did you do to improve and therefore help you get out of those low days and with toxic situations?
One thing I realized is that schools can't pay to keep track. Right? So when I was going through that, I was like, good, good, and then it's like, good, good. I'm around the person, I'm around the person, back, scratching at the wound. For real. So I'm feeling at it. Um, so I think when I stopped touching that wound, that's when I got to that point where I was like, all right, we had to let it go.
Disconnect to it.
And then after that, I feel like I planted a seed and I started doing it.
That's really that's crazy because I'm happy proud of you doing that as well. It's your song it's called Let It Go. And the song he's talking about like if love is to be where you or with that person, like sometimes when it's like something bad part, you have to
Yeah.
you gotta let go. See, true love, I feel true love always comes back.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you have to leave, you have to grow, they have to grow because when you're in it, you think when it's good is good, but you try to take away from how bad it is because you think about the good. I love them this much. Like I think that whatever people you have to go and feel yourself to another person, which I was in the beginning. Like he did it, feel safe and feel like he didn't care what about like just about myself. And started my journey on love me. Have a conversation with God also. Just even my feedback to it. This is good. Like let happen. Like, nobody can walk your road regardless. You got to do it. So once you start feeling that's like my life now is like, and I healed and really started like focusing on the right thing and focusing on my passions and my visions.
I'm glad. We're getting to a good start.
Hey.
Man, can remember a couple years ago.
Sweat, dirt.
That's crazy. I've been doing it. We shouldn't do for real.
Hey, I tried to tell you. It was like I be thinking back. Like this is no shame to the people I dealt with back then. But I be thinking like did I really be in love with it? Like, did I really care as much as I did? Because like I felt like it wasn't until I was having my downfall, where like not really in like financial areas or certain things. I think it was just my mental aspect and stuff like that. I
Mm-hmm.
felt like people around me enjoyed it because I needed them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like if you people know that you need like a crutch, then they know they got you. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I'm glad that that things happened the way they did because I don't know. I don't think I'll be in this position now if excuse me, it didn't like it did if it continued the way it was because I was going
Really close.
it was bad.
It's scary.
I knew I was really tweaking when like I feel like my personality changed. Like I feel like not in a sense like nonchalant, but like I show love and it's cool. Like if you kind of standoffish and distant or whatever, like I don't press the issue. Like I felt myself changing. Like I'm like really getting mad about certain situations, and I'm
Yeah.
like, wait, like it's not me. Like, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't like I don't believe like a man blowing up your phone and showing up to where you at and all that stuff. I don't believe that's love.
No,
I feel
not at
like that's
all.
like crazy toxic situations. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like when you start feeling that way, like I feel like that's like a bad way to show love.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It's draining.
your shorty should be able to go do what she doing or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and boom. Like I was in situations where like I just give that like I call shorty and she left the phone like she left the phone up like
Mm-hmm.
in the car with like her homegirls, and I'm like hello, and it's like it's purposely because I feel people want to get a reaction out of me, but I don't like to
Mm-hmm.
get mad because I don't know where it'll go. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So when I started getting into that, and that was like a back to where it got to later, and like when I started seeing the end of it, I was like, yeah, this is not because it was getting bad. It was
Yeah.
getting to where we shouldn't even be in the same areas type of thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
we can't have a drink around each other because it just turned the same. And it's
Or
not
something
not it
ugly.
just
Yeah.
it's like whoa like so. Shout out to that person. I hope they've done the healing, but I had to take that journey. And
Nah, just shout out to growth. That's
yeah,
it,
shout out to God.
man.
Truly, like, hey, I didn't
I
plant
know
the
that's
seed for
right.
real. I walked to the root. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And had that conversation with him. And he said, "Hey, you'll know when it's time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just show you how to get there."
Yeah.
So once he started showing me, I ain't never looked back. I ain't gonna look back. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
anywho, so now do you I have to talk situations in life? So, what is the love life looking like now?
Like I don't the dating pool. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like I don't. I'm just trying to figure out like I think people what they're really doing now is love bombing. Like I'm gonna tell you every single thing that you want to know, what you want to hear, and then time
Boom.
comes, y'all hang out, everything.
Flip.
It's
Game over.
crazy, crazy hygiene, crazy. I
Hey,
mean, I don't understand. So right now, I think I have so much self love. It's crazy.
man.
Like before when I was in like, my toxic situation, I think when I realized I was like, oh no, I gotta go was when I was questioning myself, like, maybe I'm just not doing this enough, or I'm
Mm,
questioning my love for him.
mm,
And I was like, oh no, like now you're trying to make me feel like not really trying to say like I'm the problem, but more so just like everything's the blame on me why everything in the situation was going wrong.
no
So
accountability.
yes, like every single thing. So that's why I was like, nah, like this is not for me. And then I started going on my journey of discovering myself and what I love to do and new hobbies. So now I think I'm really into fashion because before if you'd have seen how I was
Oh
dressing,
no, I've known you your whole life before you.
it's
So
crazy.
like I know.
You know?
No, but it's like I think that's like that goes back into like a self love thing. So
Yeah.
it's like when you might have not thought I could look good in this, or you wasn't
Hmm.
feeling this type of style or this vibe thing. So
I was very insecure in
yeah,
my
so
last relationship.
you have to start that stuff because it's like it's for a lot of women do that, and even men. Like
Hmm.
I had one of my partners on here, and he was just like self doubt through the roof, like, and it's like
Hmm.
he wasn't like that before, but now he's like that, and you gotta believe in yourself, but also hearing it from people too. I think
Hmm.
for myself, like when I've been having conversations in my own social lives, is like words of affirmation. I didn't know that that was like my love language for real, but
Mhm.
I felt like it's like I don't want to say like you didn't hear it like often, like when you're doing really well.
Mhm.
So it's like to hear like, oh, even like anybody like, you putting that shit on,
Yeah.
or like you know what I'm saying, like whoop de whoop. It's like okay, I got now I got to go a little harder
Yeah.
because it's like I could do what I'm doing, or just hearing like I love what you're doing, like from a stranger, you know,
Yeah.
positivity to any of that. So getting into that self care and that self love is like that comes from that too. Like people can say I don't care what people think or say about me,
Mhm.
but in reality, a lot of people care what people say and think
Yeah.
about them. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you like when it's like constant negativity and if it's in your your circle or whatever it might be. But
Mhm.
definitely, it's good that you got into your what I'm saying because we can only go up from here. You know
Man.
what I'm saying? Got to put it on. You ever
Shit.
need some tips, you already know where to come to. You know what I'm saying? No Blanky gonna put it on. I
Oh
might start styling
man.
people for real.
Oh my
You feel
gosh.
me? Cause I,
Bruh.
I mean, look at hey,
I ain't gonna hold you. It's fire. I think I
hey,
like the whole
hey,
sage with the
hey, come
brown.
on
Like
now.
it. Yeah.
I know,
It's a
no,
vibe for
hey, I
real.
know. Shout out, hey, hey, we got some shit in the stash. You feel me? You don't even know. Hey, but that's like that too. Like, uh, even like the picture thing, like starting like get
Yeah.
back on Instagram. Like that wasn't like me. Like I would do it like in college and stuff like that. And I post every now and then, but now getting in the mode to like, no, like I gotta post, like I gotta
Yeah.
do this, I gotta do this because of the brand and what I'm trying to do in my journey in life. It's like just knowing, like hearing, from, you know, unknown the people, other people in the circle, like
Right.
you doing it, booty whoop. Like it's like, okay, now I'm getting that burst to keep, come
That you
on,
need to
let's
keep
keep it
going.
going.
Yeah.
So definitely understand you on that part.
Mhm.
It's definitely we are biggest critics.
Yeah.
You
I
know what I'm
recently just started like tagging H&M like when I wear
saying?
their clothing because I shop there a lot. So H&M, listen,
Hey,
sponsor your girl.
hey,
But
Rockstar, Fashion Nova Men,
yeah.
Sheen. Hey,
Yeah.
tap in.
Man.
Nike. How much money I spent now on Nike in the last month?
Bro, H&M and New Balances are taking my money now.
I was about to
So,
buy some 550s yesterday.
oh
I
my
ain't gonna hold
God.
you. I was waiting for this one
I'm
clouds or
obsessed.
something, but I was about to cop the 550s because they got a
Hmm.
couple they got a couple different colorways. I have a couple. They got dummy colorways, but
Yeah.
they like I feel like they just hit like they like I don't always want to have on what everybody got on. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So throwing them on with a good tee and some jeans,
Hmm.
you feel me? Or even though like those, I throw those on with some like some shorts. Summer coming, you feel me? About
Right.
the, you know what I'm saying?
And they comfortable too. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's definitely I feel
You know,
like
I got
they
comfy. My feet big. So like,
yeah, trying to like that.
trying to get my size a little bit. Sure.
Gotta buy 1,000 crease protectors for the dunks. Dunks be creasing crazy.
Really? I haven't
Yeah.
got a pair yet. I'm still like tapping into like my fashion, like what I like to wear, but I still haven't tapped in with those yet.
If you start to wear like flare jeans
Yeah.
and stuff like that, like I would definitely like say tap in with the dunks because
Hmm.
it'll sit right with like
Like sit probably like right on top of the shoe.
yeah, sit on
Yeah.
top of the shoe, you throw your little cool jacket on,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying, a tee. When you on your more like not your Jimmy wear or like your pretty
Yeah.
girl fashion, but I wouldn't say pretty girl fashion because I feel like women do both. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? They put on like some urban streetwear and they'll put on some other cool like more tight to the body type deal. But you can also do that with dunks too. Like
Yeah.
same way you got the New Balance on, you can do the same thing.
Yeah.
Definitely look into it. They got some crazy colorways for women.
Did you peep that my socks say freak on them? It's the funniest thing ever. So they're like a piece it.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I did not because it's on the inside, so I only see the
yeah.
outside. Yeah, yeah.
So I had went to the Nike store recently and I was walking the aisle and I was like, oh, I need some white socks. Didn't know these things said freak on it. I was like, I'm gonna buy them, right? And then I get home and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to like put it on like over my leggings and stuff. And I looked and I was like, that's crazy for real.
Hey, walking
That's
around with a freak on the side
crazy.
is
Yeah, I didn't even know it
crazy.
was on there. I was like, well, hey, it is what it is.
That's sticky situation. Like, cheesy.
She.
But but speaking of which, your job,
Mm,
right? Talk a little bit about that because I feel like there's not a lot of melanated women in your field,
yeah.
and it also could let some young person of any branch of life. Women know
Right.
that they can do it just like you did it because
Mm-hmm.
we didn't grow up in the greatest places of life,
Right.
but we
Right.
making it to even better. So go ahead, I'll give you the floor to speak on
Mm-hmm.
your like what you do and how you even got into doing
Right. So I got my bachelor's in biology with a concentration in physiology. That was a struggle in itself, but listen, we made it. We made it,
it.
and
Man,
we got through it. Thank you.
shout out, shout out.
And then after that, I think I felt like I wanted to go to medical school because, like, that's always right. You get your biology degree, you go to medical school.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like I didn't really learn that there was other like positions that you can get in healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I was just like, oh, just either you're a doctor or you're a nurse. That's it. I never really thought about the cardiac perfusionist. Like those are different things in the medical field. So, like, my fault, my fault, my fault. Basically, they just watch the heart machine
Mm-hmm.
as it's going. Like if someone is on bypass, like that's
Ah,
yeah. So
okay.
that's basically what they do. Um, so I was like, I don't know if that's something that I want to do. Even though like I shadowed different physicians, nurse practitioners, and stuff like that, I still was just like I don't know if this is really for me, but I felt like I want to be in healthcare some way
Mm-hmm.
somehow. So I started applying for jobs, and I was like waiting, I think like 3 months, didn't hear back from nobody. And then this one job had called me when I was on vacation visiting my best friend, and I called back like literally like a day after, no answer. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait till Monday because it was a weekend. Call back, no answer. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try one more time. And on my way to the airport, I called again. And then they answered. She was like, oh, I'm already done with like the hiring process. And I was like, I called a day after. That's crazy. So then, but she kind of was like, tell me about yourself and your background. And that's what I did. And then she was like, okay, I want to meet with you. Can you come in tomorrow around 10 o'clock? I was like, yes, I can make it. And then I went, we had a discussion. She's like, I want to hire you. She's like, I'm going to push to hire you. And ever since then, you know,
So what is
we're.
what is it that you do?
So right now, I am a productions coordinator. And I work with, usually I just say like bones and muscle and what we do with it. We make product. People think when I say product, they're like, oh, skincare. No, no,
No,
no, no,
no, no, no, no,
no.
no, no, no.
These things are going into people's bodies. So we make what is called allografts. And what we receive is like the lower limbs and the upper limbs, and then the rib cage, and then the hemipelvis. So things such like your humerus, your radius ulna, your femur, tib fibs, that is what we receive. And then we debride all the muscle off because we don't have any use for that. We mainly just use bone. And we make these fibers out of these bones that are able to be put into mainly, what is it called? Trying to think of the surgical name of a bone surgeon, and I can't think of it right now. But what they do is like they implant like these fibers into people's bones and stuff like that to have a higher rate of the healing
Mhm.
process, to a speedy rate of the healing process. So that's basically what I do, and also what we can use like with the costal cartilage, with your rib cage. Um, if you have like, if you're trying to get a rhinoplasty, which is the reconstruction of the nose, they're able to use a cartilage from your ribs in order to basically implant that in reconstruction.
Okay, okay, okay.
Same thing with your ear. If you don't have, I don't know if you've seen people who have like not really much cartilage in their ear, so it
They get
doesn't
ear
have that
surgery.
fold, huh?
They get ear surgery for that. Like
Yeah, like they don't really have
crazy.
that fold because they don't have that much cartilage in their ear. So we're able to
Gotta check my
touching your
jaw, making
ears.
sure my joint. I got
It's fine.
hold
You're
up,
fine.
hold up. My ear
Um,
off. I know my ear straight.
yeah, you
All
have
right.
that fold. Some people don't really have that. They have like part of it. So we're able to debride the bones and everything, get all the meat off. It goes through a series of processes, goes through different reagents, and then we send them off to different facilities and they're able to use that. And, reconstruction, have a higher healing process, or a
Yep.
faster
So you do
healing process.
you just do the bones. So you guys wouldn't do tendons and stuff for like
Well, the tendons do come with it, but we don't.
ACL reconstructions and stuff like that, or
Oh, you're thinking, okay, so I think when I like mention things about my dad, I'm thinking like, oh, it's like a knee replacement.
no,
It's
no, no. I
not
mean
like,
like because like people so like sometimes when I got my ACL surgery,
yeah,
they took something from it and they said they were going to send it over just to help progress the surgeries moving forward after, just like other people just like kind of dissect it and whatever. So I was just saying, like, I don't know, like the fibers you use or create go through that too, or is it only just like if somebody breaks their leg or their shoulder? Or,
It's mainly like with like spinal issues. So if you have like any type of spinal surgery, it helps with the healing process and it kind of speeds it up. That's mainly what we use it for. I know we make different grafts that are also for rotator cuffs as well, in that healing process. So it's mainly that, and then also the reconstruction of the nose, cartilage, the ear.
really got to get to the meat and potatoes here. Where I know y'all got some bionic arms back there.
Oh,
Y'all got the Terminator joints back there, and y'all not telling the world, but it's cool.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know y'all got the
It's
full
crazy for real. No,
Winter
no.
Soldier arms back there, but it's
Absolutely not. We don't even get skin. We only get bone and muscle. We get no skin. We receive our donors from different companies. They do the recovery part where they receive the body and then they cut it into their segments and debride, take the skin off, and we
y'all
get
in there,
muscle and bone.
whipping arms up.
I don't know how I feel about the skin part. Like, ooh,
That's crazy.
yeah,
Think about it. Also,
yeah,
like this is thought process, not even thought process, but some more love and appreciation to show love. Shout out to her mother, who was really
yes.
probably one of the first people who started to show that
We can
we
make
could
it.
do something
Hmm.
more than where we come from. Like I said, like my family, our family did not come. We all came. We wasn't like born here, so it's
Right.
like coming from most of our family came from the south, and you don't see everybody kind of doing the up and up things.
Yeah.
We have people doing the right things, some people was doing the wrongs, but
Mhm.
at the end of the day, like there was people who were showing us like you can make it this way. You don't have to go down this road. It's gonna take a lot of work. Like
Mhm.
we really watched her mom always used to have like parties for her, but like she would always like take the boy cousins in the family, like just show us a good time
Yeah.
and stuff, just so like it's like that showing
To
love.
get
It's
that
like
love,
get
yeah.
love because it's like we all doing what we doing. We so like I said, some doing the right things,
Right.
some doing the wrongs. But the shout out to her, to my cousin Tanil, really showing us how you can go get it. You just got to put your head down. It's gonna be
Yeah.
some stressful times, some crying
It's gonna be
times,
wicked
but it's gonna be
sometimes, and
real
then it's
wicked.
worth
But
it.
you really put your head
Yeah.
down, it's gonna go. And that's why like I think that's one reason like I have the mindset of like I don't need to be an overnight success
Right.
because like I know like just through progression of what we've been doing. Like I said, me and I know I've been doing this for like a little while, but not even a little while. Like we would say like a couple months, but the
Mhm.
progression is happening. I don't expect it to be like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and have 1 million subscribers or
Right.
whatever followers on the gram. It's like
It's a
it's
marathon,
it's,
not a
it's
sprint.
possible. That's to God though.
Mhm.
I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. Because that's
Right.
what I seen. Like I seen the work being put in. I seen my mother. You know what I'm saying? Work year after year to be able to retire 50 plus. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it's like you just got to know that it's gonna go. But
Yeah.
you
That
know,
woman is amazing. Even though she get on every last nerve, every single one of them, but I feel like I just wouldn't be the woman that I am without my mother. She is definitely an example of why helping people is just so important. And there's good people in the world, that
100%.
people who care. And, she loves her patients in a way where she has that patient and doctor, patient and nurse practitioner relationship where they have trust in her.
Mhm.
So it's a beautiful thing to see, and it's still growing, and she's continuing to grow. So I'm very proud of her. You get
Yeah.
on my nerves, but I'm very, very,
I
very
told
proud
her
of
to
you.
let me get a job. You feel me? Look, I just feel me.
Come work with me, you know what I'm saying? So you be whipping it with us.
I'm not trying to be touching no kneecaps and the
Oh
spinals,
my
ripping out
gosh.
the spinals.
The
Yeah,
spinals?
yeah.
That's crazy
I
for
did want
real.
to be a doctor though at some point. It's crazy because I was
Really?
having man, you remember that channel back in the day? It used to be like channel 2 or 3 or something. They used to just be. This is crazy how TV was back in the day. Let's just
Right.
start there. Full blown baby delivery on a regular TV channel.
Yep.
But
Mm-hmm.
my mom used to watch it all the time, and I was always like, not just because of the baby, but like I knew I wanted to be a doctor because I just wanted to help people. I would see the doctors You know, whether they doing a surgery or they delivering the babies, whatever. It's like
Mm-hmm.
they helping people, and it's like it's ups and downs of it. You know, you're not gonna be a success in everything you do in that aspect.
Right.
And I had actually met a doctor, and then I asked her, I was just like, you know, like what's like, you know, I know it's intense, and you do all these surgeries and stuff, and I was like, you know, what is the most intense like surgery you have to do? And she was like, I had to do a heart in both lungs, like transplant or something like that, or
Oh, a
freakish,
transplant. Okay.
like or something. I'm just like, to think about
Oh, I know
doing
that was a long
all of that
surgery.
at one time is
Yeah.
crazy. Like
To be on GOMO, pay attention to every single detail for
what?
that long.
Like
That
that could be that could. There's so much that
that's
can
so much
go
talent.
wrong in
Yeah.
those type of situations. So that's not why I stopped. I just when I went to college, one, I don't think my college even had a medical situation, but also I was just
Mm-hmm.
thinking about football, other things,
Yeah.
and got lost in the sauce. So shout out to football sauce that I got lost in.
Bro, you know it
Excuse
sounds
me.
so good right now. It's enchiladas.
Ooh, sauced up for real.
Green enchiladas.
Little chicken joints. Crazy.
With a taco for real. Yeah, that sounds fire.
Need some kind of gas.
Yeah, that
Don't
sounds
need
pretty
gas.
good. Oh, yes, sir. I had tried goat birria tacos.
Oh yeah. Got that concert.
Yep. It was over. It was over. Yeah.
Have
I'll
you
probably
ran
want
into
to.
Keith Lee in Vegas yet?
No, Dante has.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He ran into him and then FaceTime me and my aunt. And we was like, oh my gosh, hi. He said hello on FaceTime. Yeah. Yeah. Super cool.
And they definitely made the right person famous.
Hmm.
That's one. Like, see, that's my thing too. Like, I don't want to be famous.
Yeah, I
I
be
don't.
think, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you get the money is cool, but like to
Yeah.
have someone constantly following you around and all these different things, it's
People thinking
like,
they know your life. They thinking they just know
yeah.
what you got going. It's
Like, can I just be known without having that?
yeah, like give me the money, but let me help and reach the
People,
right
yeah,
people. But
right.
you know, like being like I can't just go outside. Like I can't go to the grocery store. Like
Without being like,
like
not, I mean, not mainly harassed because, they just want, people just want to take pictures, if you have fans, but it's just like, I just want to just walk in the store, get off my knee
yeah,
and
like
just,
it, I mean,
walk
don't get me
out.
wrong. Like I think I was talking to somebody. I can't remember. It might have been Draysky and Line, but I was like,
Hmm.
I feel like sports prepare you for that a little bit though, because when you're in the limelight, kids want autographs, you want to take pictures, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like there's a certain way that it works, and it's like we used to do the media days and stuff in college, so it's like people want you to sign their son's jersey, they want to blah 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 blah. So it's like it's not, it wouldn't be crazy to me because it's something that, but it might be a little overwhelming
Roman,
because
yeah,
now dealing with anxiety at times and stuff like that. It's like, oh wait,
it's
like
real.
there's too many people around me,
Hmm.
like no, gotta control it before I pass out. I think that would be the biggest thing. Just being able to like going to A to B, and also
Hmm.
just like when like my family life, what I'm saying, like I don't with them, my children being in school and stuff like that. It's like kids got access to everything. So as soon as they
Yeah.
like, oh, babe, that's your dad. It's like, damn, you can't be a regular kid. Like now,
Yeah.
people, it makes me go back and think back to like CJ and me being in high school. Like
Hmm.
they're like, oh, your brother's at home. Like kids follow me home
Yeah,
when
then
I'm in
possibly
school.
creating fake friends. Like
Yeah,
that shit is
definitely do
unfortunate.
that at all.
Hmm.
I'm just kind of ready for like all the like distant relatives and everybody can start coming up and popping up like,
Yeah.
oh, I remember you. I don't know you. Like, I'm gonna start there, and it's like, and
Are you new here?
I'm not even saying in like disrespect to like, cause like I'm sure a lot of people they'll end up finding you and saying this and
Hmm.
saying that, but it's like I'm not about to, I'm giving, I'm caring, but like you're not about to ride my coattail. Like you're
Yeah.
not about to be going around saying like, oh, like this is my such and such, it's this and what we like. I don't know you.
Right.
Like I can only speak and say for what I know. To people I know, I spent 95% of my life with on a daily. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Hmm.
I think people, that's what makes fame hard for a lot of people, is because
Yeah.
you have to. Everybody wants something now,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like your phone rings a lot more when you got a lot more to give.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody wants something. They just don't. They not there to where they want to ask for it. But when they feel like you got a lot of it, oh my dog, need surgery.
My
He,
fish
he gonna
got
he
a
gonna he gonna he
tumor.
gonna go tomorrow. He
Ooh,
gonna get him surgery $20,000. It's like
crazy.
where this vet at? Like,
20K
where is this vet that's doing this?
is
It's
crazy.
like that's like I said, like I think ahead too, like even in the sense of like deals and stuff, because like that's all
Mm-hmm.
coming. It's a lot of stuff on the way that's really in the works. So it's like I'ma always help and give, like
Yeah.
especially to family and stuff that's less fortunate or don't have a lot, like got younger, kids or whatever, and just needed a little bit more than I do. Because as of even right now, I'm blessed to have what I have and can
Right.
do what I can do. So it's like I'm always like, oh yeah, if I can do this, I need like can this much of my family get a part, or this much can they come, or whatever it might be.
Mm-hmm.
Just as always, you gotta like give people the opportunity to see things they've never seen
Right.
and do stuff like being able to go to college and play in these different states and be in these different areas and meet these different people was
Mm-hmm.
such a blessing. But also later than that, to be able to go travel and see different stuff, it's like people don't get the opportunity to do that. And I would feel like if I can give it, why not? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And I'm not asking for nothing in return, but like, don't gotta take advantage of me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's where I'm gonna be like, not you.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Like, we don't have to. Like, if I can, I will.
Mm.
100%.
Yeah.
It's always people that's in your corner that's saying like, don't do it, because they're gonna keep going. But it's like, if I can do it, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I trust enough to where like I'm not a person where like you can get over on like, oh, okay, like cool, like we can do it once,
Yeah.
you might do it twice, but next one like
Yeah. I feel like I'm in a space now where like,
you the rich aunt.
bro,
So let's start there.
I just about to say that. My little cousins call me the rich auntie. So it's like rich auntie Ronnie. So I just feel like, if I'm able to give, like gonna
Come on
always
now.
give. Always. Those are like my children. And my best friends. Like my little cousins are great. They love my little plebes, that's what we call each other. But anytime we go out to eat, they don't have to pay for it. They know I'm gonna pay for it. My little cousin, anytime I go shopping at H&M, what's going on? And shout out, you know what I
Hey,
mean? But
hey,
every
the
time,
Rockstar Nike.
yeah.
Come on, Reno.
But every time, I go, I call them like, remember H&M? Yeah. But before when I was spending on myself, it was like $100. But then when I added him there, I said we almost spent $400 at H&M. That's
Hey,
great. That was crazy. That
it's
was a crazy
crazy.
time.
Rockstar be
So
getting me for like 500.
man,
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 hey, come on.
come on, rock with him.
Sheen for sure get me for 5 every time. No question.
Really?
Every time. Get me every time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because they be so like they t-shirts
mm-hmm.
be for the low ski, but they be good shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be getting like good flannels. You know what I'm saying? Good just I
Yeah.
feel like you can never have enough stuff because I'm always though having a lot of shoes, I'm trying to put at least 5 outfits to one shoe. So I'll be trying to have stuff
I
to like
almost died a second ago. Oh my gosh.
yeah.
My
Trying
throat had got
to
dry and I had to try to swallow. Sorry, I almost just
whoa,
died.
whoa. That's crazy.
Bro, my eye is tearing up for everything. I was slowly dying while you was talking. You didn't even know. Okay, let's zoom.
That's just the truth, but that. So it's like
Mhm.
I be they be just getting me, and I just like it brings back to like childhood things. Like I think people don't realize like it's not childhood traumas, but like things you couldn't have and didn't have, you want
Mhm.
now. So like
Yeah.
when I was able to buy them all, like going to college and getting 5,000, check and stuff like that, it's like I'm gonna go wild out. Like
Yeah.
I've never had this amount of money like
Mhm.
as like a teenager and stuff like that. And it's like it's mine. Like I can do what I want with it.
Yeah.
So it's like, you have to have those moments. I go in there, give me all of this on the wall. 6, 7. Who cares?
Yeah.
Swipe it.
Like money comes
It's
and
like you
goes.
feel me? So
What?
it's like, and now like I don't wanna like
obviously more responsible as being an adult because we got bills and such things like that.
Yeah,
But also
right.
like still like if you're an adult, you're responsible and you're doing on auto pay and
Oh,
you're not
plan
there
for
warm.
yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You feel me? Like
Get whatever you
go buy
want
what
in
you
your
like as
life.
long as you pay your bills and whatnot,
Get
like
your responsibility out of the
and
way.
do what you do.
Yeah.
Go. One thing I will say, if you can't buy it twice, don't buy it once. Because now you just
That's
trying to
real.
you trying to flex for people who it don't even like. I ain't. I'm gonna go get that Sheen. It's gonna probably be for the low ski, but when I put that on, you're gonna think it's designer. You can't say that the fit not right. Like I'm not gonna go buy the Miri. Like, and not saying that I can't. It's just like everybody does that.
Yeah.
I don't want to go in somewhere and I look like every man in the building.
Right.
Like, nah, I don't need it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like in the now, I've seen some cool designer shoes, and I'm like, I might grab some of
Yeah. If
those,
you like it, go ahead and buy it.
but I'm not going and spending 1,000 on a sweater. I'm not going and spend 1,000 on a sweater that I made,
Yeah.
or something that is like, or something like if it was something in which like I was supporting a close friend or some family or whatever, like that's different. But like going and giving money to a company or corporation that ain't doing nothing for me, but give me some likes and somebody. If you got to talk to me because I got designer on, don't
Yeah.
talk to me. That's simple. Leave it at that.
Yeah. You can put something simple together. It don't have to be nothing crazy.
What? We used to wear white tees.
Yeah.
White tee.
Like, it ain't gotta be nothing crazy.
White tee with the jeans. You feel me? Yeah, right. I think people get lost in the trends. Like, if you look like every other man, what makes that woman want you?
Yeah.
Like, if she like, he got that same shirt, or they got the same long shirt on. No, I'm gonna have my shirt ain't gonna be nowhere near that.
Right.
And I'm gonna chop it up, we can chop it up, but I don't want to look like every person. I don't even be in the club stuff like that. My homies too,
my
like
whole body for real.
you feel me? Like they're not wearing designer. Like some do, but like that's they style, and it's cool though. It's no knock to them doing that. Like
Right.
if that's always been you, then it don't matter.
But you like what fits you. So
You feel me?
yeah.
And I respect whatever. Like, oh, that shit, oh my boy, like I'm gonna be just as same. They ain't gonna know the difference.
Yeah.
Only thing is they see that name on something. Like, you could put some
Yeah.
Marys on with a pro club from the lot. Like they be like, oh, he got that. He got that shit.
Yeah.
But like you don't have to that pricing and stuff. Like, I know you be seeing those like how much your outfit costs? What's the what we
Yeah,
do?
yeah.
It's
On
like
YouTube and stuff, yeah.
damn, like 50,000 on the fit is crazy.
That's crazy.
Like even if you
Like, I could
got
be a
it
down
though,
payment on something. Like,
like even if you got it, 50.
how much you get back to 50,000?
This camera wasn't on. I could tell you.
Yeah.
Real deal Holyfield on 50,000. What I did might have done with 50,000 at one point in my life, but that's neither here nor there. Anywho, I just wouldn't. I don't think I would spend that much unless I'm spending like I'll spend 50,000 if it's like a group of people. Like if I went to say like with family and everything,
Yeah.
everybody grabbing sneakers, we like at the Nike employee store or something.
50,000 now.
Like, but think about it though, like it's probably some shoes in there that's like 400. You're wrong, like I'm gonna drop 400 or something on some sneaks that I want for sure. It's not gonna be designer.
But you spend 50K for what?
What
Even then, for what?
If you got 23 million, then what?
But no, you saying you about to drop 50K at like
my
a shoe
family.
store, but
No, it's not just shoes though. It'll be clothes and stuff in there. Like,
oh, come on, if you just saying shoes, I'm like, for what?
nah, I mean, I would drop 50,000.
But all right, no.
Look at there. Look at when I get up, there's some
cool.
shoes. Like I already know it's some shoes that's 15,000 right now.
Yeah.
As soon as I am available to talk to my peoples, I can spend 50.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, I think it might have been. I think one is 15, one is 55.
That's crazy.
I might go.
I mean, if you got it, I mean, why not?
Hey,
You know
that's
what I
what I'm
mean?
saying. Like, if you got it, it's just one of those things. I couldn't have them then. I need them now.
Right.
So like, and I'm not probably ever gonna wear the shoe.
Right.
I'm gonna put them in the case, literally, somewhere. I have one of the floating thing where it's spin around with the light. did it.
Mm.
I think like that'll be my like house. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? On like
Hi, cousin.
a super like a big like a compound
Mhm.
where I got the house and all the things and my ranch. Well, my ranch will be on my compound
Mhm.
and probably grabbing them $55,000 shoes.
See, I like clothes where I don't have to wear a bra because like the compression, I like wearing a bra is just so exhausting, and people don't understand that. So like anything that like kind of compresses to where it doesn't look too crazy, I'm buying it. Off rip, I'm buying it
I don't know.
because wearing a bra is crazy.
The flannel game right now is well, it's getting hot again, so I can't really.
Yeah,
I gotta chill on that.
well, not right now.
But not yet.
Gloomy and
Not.
raining.
I got some. I got some stash. But like
So this
flan.
summer, my style gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
I
this
already know
summer I
how
think
it's
I'm gonna
about to
do
be.
straight like it's gonna be straight just like good tees and shorts. Probably tank tops obviously, but
Mine's gonna be very like earthy colors, very like what's it called,
I actually
boohoo,
take that back.
boho.
No, it's gonna be actually be shorts, kicks, and no shirt.
You gonna have to shave your chest.
It's shaved right now. You feel me? I typically don't even really. I don't be having hair on. I just sometimes it'll be weeks on end. I'm like I don't really feel like doing this right
You having that ground beef. We
now. Nah,
not gonna talk about
I
your
don't
back
got.
though,
Hey,
for
first
real,
off,
cause
the
your
ground,
back.
the back ain't. Hey, there's worse backs in this family.
Ooh,
That's not neither here or there. I'm just saying.
how you know?
I only got hair up top.
Where'd you see it?
I only got hair up here. I don't got hair at the
That is
back.
just wicked. Do you ever
My
have it on
father
check?
is Caucasian. What do you think is gonna happen?
What does that have to do with you having hair on your back?
White men are typically hairy.
So are black men. You have so much
Nah,
hair
so
on
look
your
at there's
face right
difference,
now.
right? So like that's you know you're missing it. Typically, a black man has the ground beef. I don't got the ground beef. I have like straight hairs.
You have
It's, it's
bro,
not the ground beef.
bro,
The ground beef is the weird little
bro. I got
circle.
receipts. I
You
could
could
pull up
you
the
could you
receipts.
could pull it show the
I
camera.
just
I can show the camera.
you have
Ground beef
ground
is
beef,
crazy.
and then you got perm on your back.
Perm on the back is crazy. Hey,
Bro, I'm real life funny for
hey,
real.
perm on the back is crazy. Look at
It lay down too.
shout out to white people. You know what I'm saying? To all people, Caucasians, Irish, Ireland. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, Nordic people. Shout out to my brother Cole, the Vikings. Yeah. Um, yeah. Not ground beef. Anywho,
Okay,
but nah, hey, my dad really did do the ancestry joint. His joint is like
you're a
crazy.
werewolf.
Yes, I didn't ask for this
Okay, but like, why don't you ever just get it like?
because of one. You gotta think about it. Women, well, sometimes prefer their man to be hairy.
They don't like for that patch on the back like that.
What you mean? How you know that? That's you. You might like your men to be extra
Not a
waxed down.
patch, bro.
Hey, it's part of my
A patch.
manliness. You feel me? I gotta shave it sometimes when I get tats. You feel me? So it's cool.
That is not
It's
it
hey,
at all.
hey, look
It's
it.
scary. It's
You
sticking
know,
out your shirt right now. Oh my god,
you
I'm
know what's gonna
scared.
happen? You're gonna have a child one day,
Who?
and it's gonna be the most scariest baby
Who?
ever.
Mm-mm.
And never say never.
I ain't never say never, but I don't know about that one right there. I just like, just being the rich auntie where I want to go, I just want to go. I don't want to be like, oh,
Yeah.
just right now in my life, I just
And,
don't want to
and
be like,
no, I'm not talking now. I mean, you're still
yeah,
young. I'm saying at some point you're gonna find love, you're gonna fall in love, and
am I? The
hey,
dating pool is scary.
yeah, but
I
that's
don't want to.
the dating pool is. I don't think you'll find the person you're looking for in your area. Like
I don't.
it's
Oh
not
no,
it's
no,
not gonna be
no,
where you
definitely
live,
not.
where you like. It's gonna be you're gonna be somewhere, and
I'm
then like
convinced he's in a different country.
you're gonna meet him. Conversation gonna go well. You
Mhm.
might be a little standoffish because as you are, you're gonna be like, oh, it's cool. We can be cool, whatever, and then you're gonna he gonna woo you, and it's
Yeah.
not gonna be you're gonna think he love bombing, but he really gonna be in his Duffy.
I hope
And
so.
then you're gonna be
I
off.
really
Then
do.
this next thing you know, you're getting a phone call. Oh my god. Oh,
That's what I sound
I'm gonna
like.
be like, oh my god. So then
Oh
it's
my
gonna be up. And then once you find love and happiness, I feel like,
love and happy.
man, why not?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna make it do wrong.
Make it do right. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that moment.
You feel me? Once that type of stuff happens, you start to
Yeah,
all the stuff you had out the window, and it's like, oh,
yeah.
I don't want kids, whatever. But I love this now. Love this now.
Like,
Yeah, I'm
I
just
ain't trying to see what that be.
like it's gonna
Yeah.
be like down, down, down. And you're gonna be
I know my mom has my cousin calling her TT Granny because my mom knows I don't really want to have kids right now. So she's like, if you're not gonna give me any kids, I'm gonna have her call me TT Granny. I'm like, really? And then she's gonna have Trina's son call her TT Cousin Granny.
like,
Mm-hmm.
just
It's a lot of breasts.
you just go, man. Like we just,
Yeah, yeah.
it's,
Uh-huh.
I mean, and that's definitely different because I mean, both in reality, I don't have grannies, so
Mm-hmm.
like that. So I mean, it works out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she needs you. I feel like a lot of people like being a grandparent is like super cool to like grandparents. Like
That's crazy.
they be feeling cool. Like they
I
be
think
like,
that's is when you hit the definition of old.
nah, because like, there's some grannies out there that's like
I feel
30,
old now.
35.
Me having a god baby, I feel like I'm old. Like my best friend having,
Maybe.
kids. You know what I'm saying? I feel old now. Yeah.
That's just it's life. Life works out the way it works out, you know.
Mhm.
But yes, hey, shout out to the great. This is a great funny. What the heck?
What is your phone
I
doing?
was trying to share the number to each other.
No technology scares me
Yeah,
sometimes.
like oh, you met. I don't know if you updated on, but like, watch.
I don't be updating my phone.
Is it this way or is it up?
Bro, I don't
No,
even
no,
know what
I
you're
think it's
doing.
this way. Oh, you probably updated then.
I have no idea what you're doing.
If you do that, it'll just share you. That's what my phone was just doing
Look
right
at
now.
my dog, goddaughter. She's the cutest thing ever.
Is it on top or is it forward?
Bro,
It's
I don't
something.
know. I
No,
really
look
don't
it.
even know
I'm
what you're
telling you. I'm
talking
trying to.
about.
I'm trying to let you know because this.
Yeah,
This.
but you asking me as if I don't know, and I don't even know what you're
Look
talking
it. So
about.
like, if say if somebody come up to you,
Mm-hmm.
they could like put their phone like this,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll pop your number up, like or pop their number
That's
up, and
scary.
it'll say share. So it's like some people turn. I think I turned it off on this one,
That's
and it's on
scary.
this one. But
Like someone just come up
yeah,
behind
you
me
could
to
really like
somehow.
say your phone is off, and you just
No,
boom,
that is scary. I don't
like,
like that.
and then I think you have to change the settings to where it's like it can just automatically share. Or you have to accept the sharing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's much better. Anywho, well,
Oh
you did
no.
was it like 40, 50? All right. Well, yeah, we can way we end this joint typically. This is a great conversation. Is I'll give you the choice. You can say a word or a sentence, just
Mm-hmm.
something that you're gonna live by for the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm. A word. Um. Hey, you just put me on the spot. Now I gotta think. Purity.
Purity.
Always stay true to yourself. Be the best that you can be, and don't lose yourself in any given situation. The world could be wicked, but that don't mean you got to. And I feel like once you try to understand why someone did something to you, you end up becoming them. So don't ever try to figure it out. Just stay true to who you are, and know who you are, love who you are.
True move.
Mhm.
Well, this was another episode of Open Conversation. I'm your host, SheeshBlanco. We have Rondizzle slide
Run
through
dizzy,
and get right and give y'all a good conversation about good jobs, good relationships,
mental
good
life.
mentals, good life. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a
Tell
friend.
a friend.
Yeah, that's what it is. Boop, boop, boop.
All right, bro. Yeah. I'm out of here.